Hey, Kyora, it's Nick. This video's for you. Hey, I went to the gas station, and the guy at the gas station was in there with this $5 bill, see? He's holding it up to the light. He's trying to figure out, hey, is this for real? He couldn't figure out if it was counterfeit or not. It's got really dark ink on it, and, darker than usual. When you hold it up to the light, there's no strip in it that, there's usually a strip in there that will give the denomination of the bill and we'll say 5, but there's no strip in the thing, there's no anti-counterfeiting measure. So I looked, it turns out it's a series 1950, so I figured, hey, that must have been before they put in these little strips. So I said, yeah, I think the thing's legit, So the guy said, fine, you get it as change, how could I turn it down then? I had to take it, right? So anyway, so I got this $5 bill and I hung on to it, wasn't really quite sure about it, but I kept it, and it says 1950. I figure, hey, keep it. Then a friend came over and he pointed something out. Let me show you this. Of course, this is a recent $5 bill, huh? Da-da-da-da. They enlarged and offset Lincoln. They ruined the aesthetics of this thing, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, look at how much more aesthetic this this other bill. This is hard to do. Left, right, left, right. How do I get them both in the picture? Okay, there we go. Look at how much more aesthetic the older bill is than the newer bill. Just everything's much more nicely balanced. Anyway, on the newer bill, you see, of course, here's the back of the newer bill, and here's a Lincoln Memorial and the shadowy figure of Lincoln in there, sombrous, and then up above, you can see here, "In God We Trust," on a little scroll. That they added, I guess, recently, right? We're used to seeing that. Anyway, look at the 1950 bill. The back of the 1950 bill. All right? Clear, open sky. No words here. No scroll at the top blocking off the sky. No, "In God We Trust." Just a nice, beautiful, open sky. So let me put the two of them together here, if I can figure out how to do this right. The new one and the old one, to kind of try to get them in the picture. Boy, I've really got to work on my technique here. There, and you can kind of compare and see how the new one looks so nice and open and aesthetic, and the old one looks so nice and open and aesthetic, and the new one just seems to be blocked off at the top. Anyway, that's what the money used to look like before we have to start reminding ourselves all the time, oh yeah, hey, remember, we trust God here, we trust God, and stuck the words in the Pledge of Allegiance too. So anyway, I thought, oh, and also what's cool, the new ones, you see, they got the Federal Reserve mark here, just the Federal Reserve. I think the ones still have the lettering system like here, see? What's great about this 5 is it is an L. And I don't think this can be seen, but all L's are minted in San Francisco. And it says, does that show up? It says San Francisco under the L. So we're on the money. But what are they doing? They're taking San Francisco off the money, little by little. All the cities, I guess. All the cities are being taken off the money. Kind of ominous, I'm sure some conspiracy theorists will be out there talking about, the New World Order and all that. That's a story, kiddo. Thought that would be interesting to see. Take care. Love ya.